Hi, world. This is Cynthia Reed with Ken and Cynthia Reed of BetterThanDonuts.com. Maybe some of you have heard of that title, Better Than Donuts. What the heck does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. As an inspired writer who has been writing since 1988 officially, and yes, that makes me older than some of you listening to this call, I really want to use metaphor to simply describe things to people. And one day it came to me about a donut. I'm personally, I'll confess, a reformed donut addict. If you put donuts in front of me at a staff meeting on a Friday or a Monday or whenever they would, back when I was in the corporate world, they would always look at Cynthia and say, Cynthia, you want to take these home? Because they knew me by my actions. At the meeting, I would scarf at least 4 or 5 donuts just sitting there, not caring what anybody thought, because I was a very busy person. My metabolism was a lot higher back in the day, and they knew those donuts would be appreciated. Well, it came to me and said, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? And the donut symbolizes your life. It symbolizes a cycle. The donut is round most of the time. If it's a pretzel, that means that maybe your life is a little twisted, but you deal with it because it's still delicious. If it happens to be filled with something like cream or jelly, you want to make sure that that jelly or that cream or that filling, Twinkies not included, but if you want to have the best inner peace, the inner life, very sweet, you have to put the right stuff in there and be around the right people. Your maker makes you what you are. The destroyer turns you into something that you don't really want to be. And the destroyer, call him the devil, whatever you want to say, doesn't matter. The evil one doesn't want to see you live a life that's full and fluffy and delicious and glazed. He just wants to leave the hole. He wants to destroy everything there that God has put in your life that maybe you have not discovered yet because you haven't met the right people. Well, meeting the right people has to do with the right attitude. It has to do with feeling like you know that you deserve the best instead of life kicking you around so hard and you feel like this is all happening to me. Why me? Oh, woe is me. It's not, oh, woe is you. It's the enemy trying to take you down. So, no preaching. Just want you to think about that donut in a different way. And if you have enough donuts, enough resources, you can share. Now, think of donuts as money. Do you have enough donuts in your bakery, and your bakery is your job or your career or your traditional small business? Do you have enough money that's providing what you want through what you're doing? And what needs to change in your life? Do you need to change the recipe of the donuts that you're making? Well, this is where Surge 365, which is the power of the Vortex, comes in. This is why it's going to be so disruptive. And if you're listening to it now at the end of March, it's already out. Well, number one, the Vortex changes American business. Online shoppers will love it, whether you shop online a little or a lot. Now, the Vortex is a patented technology. It searches everything on the internet for the lowest price and then reduces it even further, 90 to 95% of the time. Now, the Vortex will beat the lowest online price. Now, the difference between the Vortex price for the free subscriber and the person who owns the Vortex, because Vortex owners can give out free Vortex access. Say if the Vortex subscriber who uses it for free, always free, purchases something online on their own on a very user friendly global website that anybody in the world can have, then the owner gets the difference 100%. Let's just say JW Marriott, anywhere in the world, any of the Marriott properties. And there are 800,000 properties in the Vortex and growing because, they're still building hotels. Just look around. $250 a night on the lowest internet price. Okay? And, all right, the Vortex spins around about 47 different engines in wholesale and retail world. This thing is magnificent. And it comes down with, okay, the lowest price for the JW Marriott is $250. Just an example. Hey, we think first class, okay? That's who we're talking to here. And Vortex says, let me see. Oh, wow. I got the same thing for $150. No sales, no meetings, no nothing. Person just went there like they always do, and they booked it on their own. Now, the Vortex owner has no idea this is going on. And they wake up and they find $100 in their account. Cash, money, transferred to the bank account. What happens when 10 people do that? Well, it's 100 times 10. Now, it may not happen that they're all at the JW Marriott, but maybe they're at the Holiday Inn. Maybe they're at the Clarion. Maybe they're at the Wyndham. Maybe they're at the Motel 6. Doesn't matter. If a person goes to Motel 6 and saves $10, then that person who owned the Vortex gets $10 in their account. See, there's no pyramid garbage here. There's none of that. There is no convincing people to join your team because people are booking. My gosh, do you know $18 billion a day? That's billion with a b is every single day, every 24 hours, circulating through travel and tourism, your activities, your cruises, your car rentals. Don't forget car rentals, that's a big bunch of money. Your hotels, your all inclusives, your food, and we even have a wine club, which is part of 4,000 stores for the Vortex owners, not the users. The users are the free subscribers, but the Vortex owners. 4,000 stores everywhere we shop. We get reward credits, good to use as cash on travel or shopping, and that's good for 10 years. I wonder how many reward credits the person would get if a Vortex user who is free signs up for free at betterthandonuts.com, click Get Your Free Vortex, and the person goes there and they sign up for the free Vortex. They have their own site, and they get a call from Surge 365 saying, guess what? When you pre-registered, you just won a $500 Visa gift card. Yay! Oh my gosh. I want to know who that person is. And I want that person to go through our Vortex free pre-registration link. My husband and I love to pay attention to people who win stuff. So, you know something? Forget Bob Barker. Forget all those talk shows, those game shows. Forget about Family Feud, although we do love Steve Harvey. You know, the thing is, you can win every single time with the Vortex. It's going to launch in, well, I can't tell you, but I do know when it's ready, it'll be ready. And you know something? If you wait for a baby, don't you want the baby to be perfect? You want to push the bun out of the oven too soon. This thing is going to be global. Anywhere in the world, anybody can use the Vortex. Now, I think I've said enough about it. If you want to go and see a 1 minute, 55-second video, then go to betterthandonuts.com. Go ahead, go there 24/7. We don't have to know you looked at it. You don't have to poke us on Facebook. You don't have to send us a note. All you want to do is save tons of money on travel. One person just saved $109 for a 4-night stay in a major Sheraton hotel. I will not tell you where, but they saved it and they're glad. And the $109 they saved, guess what? And $109 came straight to the Reed bank account. Imagine family reunion. You can save a ton of money and maybe have a free family reunion one day where nobody pays for the hotel if they all have their own vortex. So I've talked enough. Go to betterthandonuts.com. And that's betterthandonuts.com. For those of you who are listening around the world, we are opening this summer in Mexico, We're looking for Vortex owners there who give away free Vortex sites. In Australia, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, and in the Philippines. And that's the six of the first 27 countries who are expanding. Now, those of you all are saying, I've never heard of anything like this before. Well, some of you were in a company once upon a time that's been around since 2001 out of Wood River, Illinois. Started out in Alton, Illinois, USA. And you know something? That former company that most of us who said we believe in the Tomers has turned from a little tiny caterpillar into a gargantuan of a butterfly that's going to be creating a butterfly disruptive effect in all of online business. Made in America. Aren't you happy? That's what makes America great, not a political office. God bless. Help people. We love you. We're the Reeds. You know where to find us.